I'm David Boyle and I'm quitting alcohol. So what I've been trying to do over the last few years is teach Australian slang to people across the world. I've taught words such as dart, googs, glass barbie, froths to people as far away as Saudi Arabia, Antarctica, New Zealand, Cayman Islands. But I got reminded of a word today that I hadn't heard in a long time, probably because I haven't had one in a long time, and I want this word to be picked up by the world. The word is gobby. Now, I don't know what the etymology of gobby is. It possibly comes from the word to gobble something up, or it comes from the word gobstopper, to suck something. To suck it for a long time. Either way, it works. If you haven't worked it out yet, I'll use the word gobby in a sentence. My high school teacher gave me a gobby after the year 9 formal and then was arrested the next morning. Gobby. It's the Australian word for blowjob. It's the Australian word for head job. It's the Australian word for sucking dick. Copping a blowy. Anything you want. It's a gobby. What a beautiful fucking word it is. Listen to it. Gobby. It's one of those words that sounds like the action. You know what I mean? Gobby. It came across my desk today because an American listener sent me a link to an article where a Disney fucking show was put on. It was called Gobbies on Ice. And under the show, someone had written to Walt Disney and said, you know, the name of your show in Australian vernacular means sucking dick on methamphetamine. And that's what it does mean. Ice is methamphetamine and gobbies, well, now you know what gobbies are. Fucking copped a gobby over the weekend. It was a fucking solid gob. You can go shorter. You don't even need to say... You don't need the B. You can just go, got a gob. You can say, gave a gob. You can shorten gobby. You don't want a short gobby, but you can shorten the word. I don't know if private school people got gobbies. I think they just had their penis sucked. But I know public school people got gobbies. I don't know if girls amongst themselves say they gave gobbies, but they should. It's the Australian way. The word gobby is just one of those words that's just funny all the time. When I received that message today, the American listener was like astounded with the fucking beauty of that word. And so was I. It took me aback. I was like, could there be a more perfect word for a blowjob than a gobby? I defy you to find one. What's the slang term in Mandarin for gobby? Who knows? It's not going to be as good as that though. It's going to sound the same as fucking number 56 at the Szechuan restaurant down the road. What's the German slang for gobby? There probably isn't one. The Germans just go straight for fucking hardcore anal. They bypass the gobbies. They roll their eyes at it. Gobby should be the world standard for blowjob. There's nothing else. You don't need anything else. Next time you're with a lovely lady or a dude, depending on what the fuck you're into, and you're hooking up and you're moving through the bases from first to second, you're coming along to third and you're looking down and you're trying to give them the hint that you want something a little bit more. But you don't want to say something like, can you blow me? Can you give me a blowjob? Can you suck my dick? Can you give me head? These are all disgusting words. Just look down, look into their eyes and just say, how's about a gobby? And they'll give you a knowing nod, maybe a little bit of a giggle, and then they'll go for the gob. So spread the word. If this is the first time you've heard gobby, tell your friends about it. I want to see it take off. This is the word. Don't worry about darts. Don't worry about froths, googs, glass barbie. Don't worry about any of that. I want to hear people talking about giving gobs in fucking Morocco. In Casablanca, I want to walk past and hear someone say, I copped the fucking worst gobby the other night. It was still sick because I got to say the word gobby, but the actual gobby was fucking shit. That's my dream, just small dreams now. That's it. That's what I would like. Anyway, that will fucking do for today. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around. Hit me up on social media. I've finally put clips up on fucking Instagram. After a year and a half of just doing my head in, saying I'm going to do it, then putting it off, I finally put up my first video clip yesterday, and I'm kind of happy with it. It was a big weight off my shoulders, so go check it out. I'm at Boyle Comedy on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Go check it out, give it a like, give it a comment, spread the word, and I'll see you the fuck later.